Well, it's my great honor and pleasure today to recognize our employees of the month. And we do have most of the supervisors of these employees of the month here in the room as well, and I want to give them an opportunity to say a few words. So first we're going to start with Linda Sweet. Linda, please sneak up to the podium. And as she's sneaking up to the podium, I have to say, she is just such a humble person that she really went out of her way to avoid this very public recognition. She said, I just can't make it to that meeting. I said, oh, don't worry, we're going to reschedule it. So Linda, I just want to start off by saying, and I said it at the meeting that you were not at, that you are such a workhorse. Any task that you are given, it is not only accomplished, but it is above and beyond expectations. And I just don't know what we would do without you. Absolutely amazing. And I'm going to let Michelle give some of the details on this.
I don't know if, I think everyone can probably hear me. I'm using a teacher voice. So I absolutely echo that. This person right here who's my partner, we are probably one of the smallest departments in this county office, but I'm going to tell you that everyone in this county office knows Linda Sweet. And they know her because she's always willing to go out and help people in any way to improve their craft, to improve their skill set. And she's just a natural born leader and teacher. She always wants to share her gifts with others. And I have been the benefactor of that for the past 6 years, and I feel very blessed. And the first day, I'm just going to give a real quick story. The first day that I started with Linda, we were in a section that was being renovated, and they had a huge printer that I couldn't reach, so I had to get on top of the table to see what she was trying to teach me. But she was letting me know that I needed to learn some skill that in my mind I will share with all of you. I was thinking, why is she sharing this with me in the first 10 minutes of me getting here, right? Well, the following day, Linda wasn't here, not because she was absent, because Linda's never absent. It was because she had a different schedule. And lo and behold, guess what I needed to do the next day? The very thing she had shown me. And so I want to say that Linda does go above and beyond. She shares her gifts and skill set with everyone, and she does exceed any expectation. If you tell her that you need her to look at something, she will recreate it in a manner that no one even anticipated. She's always willing to improve whatever she's been given to her. And so I've learned tremendously from her. It's been an honor to work with her. We're like roommates every day, so if it's an off day, we have to preface it with saying, it's a little cloudy today, right? And then we understand each other. But the respect and the camaraderie that we have had over the past 6 years is priceless, and I want to thank you, Linda, for everything that you have done, everything you continue to do. You're a hard worker. She genuinely enjoys coming to work. In fact, there have been days that she's been ill, and not ill of contagious ill, but just not feeling well, and any person would just say, I want to stay home. But her energy, she feeds off of the gregarious nature of her being, of wanting to interact with people and help others. So thank you for doing that for me and also for this organization. We love you, okay? Thank you. Say a few words.
Before you start, let me also add my appreciation for what Linda has done in working with me on board policies. She's done a tremendous job. I can always rely on her. And I appreciate the fact that she's being recognized as Employee of the Month or Year. So anyway, thanks, Linda, for everything that you've done for me.
Before you get started, I was just going to say, and I have never seen her without a smile until today. She's mortified.
Yes, I try to cheer everybody up, you know, with a smile, or, you know, always try to say hello and help them, you know, if they need help. And I just really want to thank everybody for this opportunity of being an employee at the Monterey County Office of Education. I really enjoy working here. Thank you.
Thank you.
And our next Employee of the Month comes from our Special Education Division, Claribel Solis. Come on. and your team. I just want to say that Claribel, very much like Linda, every single day is at work, smile on her face, no matter what the task is. She's on her game, she's ready to take on the challenge, and completes each task with a smile. You are so welcoming. I love walking into special education because let me tell you, the whole team, that's a happy team that's working so hard together. And with all the challenges that you face day in and day out, I mean, we know that division has a heavy lift, and you do it with a smile. So again, congratulations, and let me turn it over to John.
Thank you. And she can do all of that in 2 languages. Claribel was my administrative assistant when I was first hired 10 years ago, when I was hired as a principal. And then as things change and staff move along, and now we're back together again after 10 years. So she's raised me really well, and I have to thank her for everything. She's just one of those quiet, hard-working, dependable, competent people that just make the day pleasant. So I'm so thrilled to be able to congratulate her as employed at the month.
I just want to say thank you. I, like everybody else, I enjoy working here, and it's just not just myself, but I have a great team that also works with me, and because of that, I think we all get along very well, and we do our jobs very well. Thank you.
And we're going to move right on to certificated Carla May Gallegos from Special Education. Karen, are you going to be speaking on her behalf? But before I turn it over to you, I just have to say that Carla has obviously a very challenging assignment, and same remarks as you've heard with the prior 2 employees that we just recognized. Every day she does it with a smile. She works with some of the kiddos that have severe challenges that need so much care and so much love. And clearly the love and care that she gives to her students is reflected in the smile that you see when you walk into her classroom, and the happiness from her students and her entire team. They were so very proud of you the day that we came in to recognize you. So thank you again for just that stellar attitude and clearly the love for the work you do. Now let me turn it over to Karen.
Well, we are so happy to have Carla May. You know, we traveled a long way to the Philippines to handpick Carla May. And she came, is it 2 or 3? It's a third year. So we are so happy that we have her. She's works with our students at ABI, who are the most medically fragile. You know, we've been there. And she cares for them, but she's also just organized. She works well with their staff. She has a lot of instructional paraprofessionals to work with, and to make sure that her classroom is running well and that the students are cared for. So she's just excellent. We are so happy to have her. We welcomed all of them that came that time as a part of our family, and we have parties together, and we're just so happy to have her.
And Carla?
I would like to thank you all for the opportunity to be here and be teaching these wonderful kids of mine. I consider them my own kids, and it's a challenge to find the balance of teaching them functional skills and the academics, but every day with dedication and love, we do it. And I can proudly say that out of my 8 kids, my 8 students, they used to be wheelchair bound, all of them, but because of your guys' support, the equipments that we receive, they are now, 7 of them are now standing up, engaging. And that also is a team effort. If I don't have a wonderful team with me, everything would have been not. So this recognition is, I also offer this to all my team.
Carla bajó.
And our next employee of the month said to me, oh, I don't recognize me. Managers should never get recognition. And I said, oh, baloney. Recognition. So take it and enjoy it and don't be so shy. And that's, look, she's turning away. She's like, Stanley, so Colleen.
I'm staying right here. And I really do feel like that. I feel like we as managers are nothing without the people that do the actual work, the hands-on stuff, you know, and make us look as good as we do. So I appreciate the recognition and would prefer to then turn it over to the rest of the
Wait. Your supervisor's gonna want to say a little bit more about you.
Boulder Dash.
And Gary, wouldn't you agree that her whole team is probably thinking, thank goodness we have a good, strong leader, right? Team that's here?
Yes.
I would imagine so. You know, one thing about Colleen, when you go to your office, when you see her, she's always smiling. And I think that's a reflection of being a part of the MCB family, but also her inherent characteristic that she has. She's very helpful. Many times I go past her office door as a director in there and said, oh God, they're seeing mom again. Because they know they're going to get the help that they need. And I'm just fortunate that moving toward 8 years now. 8 years with Colleen. She's demonstrated her technical proficiency. I always kid that she's half my brain. So half my brain's on vacation, getting close to retirement, and the other half is still working. But without Colleen, I think this place would be different than what it is today.
You didn't say better or worse. You just said
Differently better than it is today. And I mean, her presence permeates the organization, and I really appreciate having someone like Colleen to work next to me and assist us in doing the tasks that we have to do. And we did get a zero finding audit, so I attribute that both to internal services, but also to Colleen and her efforts to make sure that we have the best division that we can.
I
think one of the wonderful things about MCOE is that not only are we a family here, but we're a family out in the community. And what I know of Colleen is she's so highly competent, so professional, just always doing everything with, like she has right now, a big smile. But she's also doing for the community in her other hat as just a community good servant person. If you go to the spelling bee, you'll see her there as a judge. And recently, she helped my husband and myself with a big grant we're trying to get forward to do a little park out in the North Monterey County area. And again, just with a smile. And my husband, who's, been a head of a company and, very timing on task, and he came away and he hadn't really worked with Colleen before, and he goes, boy, is she, amazing. You really have a winner there, boy, is she on top of everything, every detail. She's just so detailed oriented. I don't know how there's room in that brain for all the details you gave me. Thank you for all that you do for us, all that you do for the community, and just being such a great person. And she lives in North County, so.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And before I introduce the next employee of the month, I also just want to add, everyone send positive juju toward Colleen because she has a very big weekend coming up. Is it okay that I share
Not
this?
just the spelling bee on the 15th.
No, I'm so very proud of her. She will be defending her dissertation this weekend.
All right.
And now our
Monday, maybe I'll be Dr. Stanley.
Yes! We'll get ready to change
I
that.
presume.
Love it. Our next employee of the month, as I bring him up here, I am going to apologize for scaring him to death, because I admit I did that. Stan McDonald, please come up. Josh, please come up. I have to tell you the story so that you understand. It's not in my normal practice to scare people, but our big plan to surprise Stan in front of all of his team and all of his colleagues was to, I believe, be in the warehouse. And so we were all on our way down to the warehouse, and we're going through the hallway, and Josh and I are talking about whatever we were talking about on the way, and here comes Stan pushing the cart, just going right through the hallway. So I grab him, and I don't know what I say. Stop right now. What do I say next? Because we have to wait for everyone else to get here. But too late, we couldn't wait. So stop right now. You're employee of the month. Stan's chin dropped, and it was all okay after that. But Stan, as you already know, because I say it all the time, you are known to be the savior here at MCOE. He always saves the day. If we have a big event going on, whether it's nights or weekends, and there's a huge need, we can just text Stan, Stan, help! We're out of toilet paper in the bathroom, and he'll come running and he makes sure everything's set. I can't tell you how many times I locked myself in the parking lot when I first got here, because I guess people expect you to go home before 9, but yeah, that wasn't happening. And so I'd get locked in. And finally Stan said, okay, girlfriend, I'm going to give you a key so you can let yourself out. But my real advice is you should leave at a decent hour, like most people do. So I have been trying to follow that advice, not doing so well. But thank goodness they changed the gate. Now it's automatic. You can't be locked in ever again. But literally, Stan, you have saved so much of us. The work you do each and every day, it really is so above and beyond, and we are so thankful for your day-to-day service. And let me turn it over to Josh.
Right, so the day we were going to honor Stan, it was thwarted by Stan's constant commitment to this organization. I think we were walking over with 10 minutes to spare right before his shift started, and I was like, I want to get everybody over there before he starts. And as we're walking over, I mean, it was, I don't know, 5 or 7 till, and here comes Stan, right? He's already starting today. So it just goes to show the type of commitment this guy has to this organization. He's been here for 24 years. I've worked with him for the last 10. Another very positive thing that's been happening lately, and I appreciate everybody in the room for this, is when staff is being recognized on a daily basis or weekly basis through our divisions and departments, it's very helpful, to give that type of support to our employees. And I'm getting emails constantly over the weekends and during setups from the divisions in the room, and as well as divisions that are not here, about Stan going above and beyond. And we like to share that with Stan, but we also like to share that with our whole team. And as you can see, we have our whole team, well, some of our team here. Talking about our team, before I go on with Stan, I'd like to say we have 4 employees of the month in the room, and we have an employee of the year that's not here. So I would say that we're doing something right in the division, I would believe. So, everyone in this room knows Stan, right? I don't think there's a person that doesn't know Stan. He is the grill master, so when you smell good barbecue going on outside, we like to have our barbecues. He's the man, and of course, I was just getting to the cookies, but you got to keep the peanut butter cookies out of the soup. So it's been an honor and privilege to work with Stan over the years. We have a kind of a friendship, not a, there's no hierarchy, more or less, in our division, and we try to build that relationship within, and I think Stan's just the epitome of a fantastic employee, a great guy, and I'll stop talking and hand it over to my man here.
Well, it's been nice working here, and I enjoy working with all my people here. Notice they all here, but really enjoy being here. I really appreciate Josh doing the work here, keeping us going. He stays on us. You can tell all the schools are up and going. So I thank you all for showing up, and that's about all I can say.
want to say about Stan, and maybe some of you were wishing he wasn't so supportive, but if it hadn't been for Stan, I wouldn't have been able to be here since 2003. Because a lot of the meetings get pretty icky. And all I can say is some of those late meetings coming out and having Stan to give me a hug.
So
I appreciate it all.
And our last employee of the month that we're going to recognize this month is Efrain Magallanes from our Migrant Education Program. And is he hiding somewhere?
Dr. Gus, he's at a training in Sacramento, so if we could
We will postpone
recognize him at the
him.
next time, please.
Yes, we will postpone that recognition to next month's board meeting. So again, all of our employees of the month, and actually our entire MCOE team, you know you are the strongest, most dedicated, most passionate team I've ever worked with, and I am so proud of each and every one of you every single day for the great work that you do to support our students and our families. So thank you for being here to support your colleagues as well. So